Ethan and Cara, we welcome you to this sacred moment in time. We welcome you to this amazing space. God has blessed the two of you with a day that is long in coming. We are so lucky to be celebrating with the two of you. So lucky to be surrounded by family and friends. The two of you are an incredible couple. It began when you met, but it has developed over time. Cara, you talked about Ethan's charismatic energy. The fact that he can walk into a room and speak to everyone, sometimes not stopping to talk to let others talk. But he makes people feel good. He makes you feel good. He has that great ability to connect people to positive energy in the world. You explained to me that he is caring and thoughtful, that he has attention to detail, attention to you, his bride, making you feel safe and comforted, knowing that there is, in fact, joy in your future. And when you talked to me about Ethan, you told me that you knew immediately that this was the guy. And Ethan, you felt the same way. You knew that this was a special connection. Her vibrant smile, her personality drew you in, and then your shared experiences sealed the deal. She is trustworthy and honest and driven by passion, a passion that helps you become the person you want to be. She has the ability to make life interesting. She pushes you, allows you to find adventure, and celebrates life with you every day.
We got into many physical altercations, verbal altercations, but we shared a room, we grew up together, we had the same friends, we did the same sports, we did choir and band together, and not knowing to me, he became one of my closest friends, my best friend. He's been an anchor. He's showed me what life is supposed to be like. He's shown me what it's like to love somebody else and how to love somebody else. And then he met Cara. She's the nicest, the most caring, honestly, I think she's more punny than Ethan. And that is hard to do. It really is. It's insanely hard to do. And I only met Cara one time before today. And I'm telling you what, when I saw my brother look at her, it was like storybook. It was completely a storybook. They're perfect for each other. They make each other better. They make each other stronger. And she agrees.
You see, it turns out that this week's Torah portion, called Shlach Lecha, is one of the most powerful stories in all of the biblical narrative. It talks about our ancestors making their way into the promised land. They are following God's commandment to go to this special place and to create a home there. Of course, not everything is easy. And in the biblical story, Moses sends spies into the land. They are to see what is ahead, as if they could predict the future. And as you know in that biblical story, 12 spies go out into the land. 10 come back with very challenging stories. Stories of giants and obstacles that are not able to be overcome. But 2 spies, Joshua and Caleb, return and talk of a land flowing with milk and honey. I believe that the two of you today are like those 2 spies, Joshua and Caleb. You see the world ahead, and rather than knowing that there are, of course, challenges, you see only beauty and happiness in your life together. And that's exactly what we need right now as we end this pandemic. We have all been locked inside. We have all been separated from other people. And now the two of you are a symbol of that future. And yes, we could look at the divisions in our country. We could look at the challenges that may lie ahead. But instead, I think it is more beneficial for us to follow your lead, to know that you are looking ahead, bringing us joy. You see, your wedding today is not just about the two of you. You are a symbol for all of us about what is in our future. And it is indeed a land flowing with milk and honey. What's amazing about the two of you is that it doesn't matter if you are here in a site in the middle of Michigan, camping somewhere, or in the big city. Every day for the two of you is filled with opportunity and life. You love each other with all of your hearts. And in that love, we see potential for our future. So thank you. Thank you for helping us leave the pandemic and enter into your joyful life together. It is our blessing for the two of you that you will always feel what we feel today, that you are lucky to be together, and we feel that spiritual energy. This is the last moment of challenge in your marriage. Everything from here will be perfection. As you put the world back together, we'll first ask you to break that glass, remembering the challenges of life, but looking to a future. Mazel tov.
I've been so blessed to have Cara as a best friend through the years. She's taught me how to be strong, how to stand up for myself, and how to set boundaries. She doesn't sugarcoat anything and isn't afraid to give me real advice when I need it. Cara, you've always supported me, and I can't thank you enough for that. I first heard about Ethan when Cara texted me one day, and she said, "This guy I met on a bike ride wants to go on a date, but I don't know if I want to." And sorry, Ethan, but I was like, don't go if you don't want to, like, you know. But she didn't take my advice, which was great. I got a text from her later saying, "I went on a date with Ethan and it went really well." Her words, not mine. She said, "Well, shit, I actually like this guy and he has a nice butt." That's when she knew he was the one.
They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig up all the baby treasures where it's worth more than anything, but no one's ever seen a love like this.
Ethan, I think you're going to be an excellent husband. Cara, I think you'll be an awesome wife, both of you guys.
Would you please stand and join me in welcoming Mr. and Mrs. Ethan and Cara Ritter.
They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig up all the baby treasures where it's worth more than anything, but no one's ever seen a love
May the King of the universe bless you and prolong your lives, increase your days, lengthen your years. May you be delivered and protected from all distress and severe afflictions. May the Lord who is in heaven be your support at all times and seasons, and let us say Amen. Now I got to add a personal blessing, and that's that may you be blessed with many dogs and awesome bicycles.
Alive.